up with it, man? Polo Sports Talk and ENT here again with another one. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and also hit the notifications so that you're able to get each and every one of my videos. I got some more breaking news, okay? As I just mentioned, speaking of the devil, I don't mean to put it like that, but it sure seems like that though. But as I was just talking about James Harden, and I was just talking about superstars. And regardless of what you want to say, OBJ was considered a superstar, and some people still look at him as a superstar, even though he kind of taking a step back with his play and everything. Nevertheless, he was still a Pro Bowler at a point in time in his career. But OBJ has tested positive for the boogeyman, and not only that, the Los Angeles Rams, have shut down the team facilities due to the outbreak. Now, we all know that the NFL, the whole NFL, is dealing with this thing, and the league. Uh, not only the NFL and the NBA, but the league, as far as the NFL, is at an all-time worst when it comes to positive tests. Okay, and some teams have it worse than others, and we all know that the Los Angeles Rams have received multiple positive tests, and this is coming, not even a day after the Rams had defeated the Cardinals. You know, so this right here, man, is it's a big detriment, and it's getting to the point now, man. And I've already said this before, that they're possibly gonna have to shut both of them, both of them down for quite some time. I realize everybody likes sports, and I know that everybody, they love their teams and fans. You have your fans and you have your fanatics, but it's not worth your health, and it's not worth your life. Now, let me put it to you like this, okay? I know some people like, well, big deal. They'll just go ahead, they'll get over it, and get back to playing and everything. Look, for some people, it's worse than others. For some people, it's worse than others. Nah, but I don't look at it like that. Big who. I'm sorry to say, and sorry to burst anybody's bubble, but I don't really look at it like as a cold game. You know what I'm saying? This is really a reality, man, and this is a thing where you in a win. You kind of in a win loss situation, so to speak. Okay, like, okay, the NFL and the NBA are making it an institution to where people have to follow this, and they have to do this, and they have to do that. Especially the NFL, they've you know mandated the the protocol that you have to follow to a higher, I would say more so to a higher degree than the NBA. Not about the same, because now the NBA has, they made it official that, before you could go to Canada and everything like that, you have to you have to go ahead and be jabbed up. But see, this is the thing. Okay, you get jabbed up, you're doing all this, everybody's, well, at least a lot of the people are supposed to be following, the standard procedures in terms of wearing the PPE and doing everything to protect themselves. And still, now, guess what? Now you have, because the record was 24 at one point, 24 players uh, being hit with this thing, and now it was up to 35. It was up to 35, and what I reported the other the other time, or yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And then with the NBA, it's it's the numbers are staggering, man. You know what I'm saying, in terms of, okay, yeah, this person's out. I mean, look at, like I just mentioned, Chicago Bulls. And now, the Rams are, they're shutting down their Phillies facility, and the Chicago Bulls have canceled 2 games. You know, this thing, man, when you look at it, it's like, okay, well, we're doing our part. We're trying to protect ourselves. We're taking, the concoction or the jab, or the juice, whatever you want to call it, and still there still seems to be no answer for this thing. You understand what I'm saying? So, man, all I can say is, man, is I think, really, man, like, and as much as I love I love the NBA, I love the NFL. I love sports. I love boxing. I love it all, man. But it has an impact on the outcome of a lot of situations. It's like, okay, like I just mentioned yesterday, it's like, okay, well, dang, if this person wasn't positive, or that person wasn't positive, or that person, wasn't sitting out, or this superstar wasn't sitting out, then okay, we possibly could have had this, we could have been this far in a particular conference, or we could have won this game that could have helped us. And see, that's what type of effect that it's having all around. Now, from a from like life, and looking at it from society, oh yeah, health is first. Even though some idiots don't look at it that way. Some people like, no, 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 we got to get out there no matter what. I don't look at it like that, because at the end of the day, man, when you step up off that field, um, when you take them pads off, you know what I'm saying, or when you step up off the court and you unlace your shoes and you take off your jersey or whatever, you got to go home, and you got to go home to normal life. And some of these guys got kids, and some of these guys got wives, and they're family men. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing that I don't think a lot of people are really looking at. Uh, my question is this though. You know, they do all this. You got to mandate this, you got to mandate that, we got to do this, and we got to do that, and guess what? Still, the numbers are still staggering. And see, before the season had even began, and me and LA Sports Live, we had already talked about this, about them, mandating everything, because LA Sports Live, shout out to LA Sports Live too, go sub to his channel. He was the one to really talk about the mandates and everything. What's up with it? 3,000 degrees. I see you in the building. I love the NFL too, man. But I love the NFL. I love the NBA. I love boxing. I love MMA. Shit, I fuck with, I fuck with other sports too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same token, it's like, man, nah, man, like, it's having an effect on everything, because it's just like, dang, this person's out. And like I just said, 3,000, James Harden is having to sit out. You know what I'm saying? You got DeMar DeRozan. You got, uh Zach Levine, like, LaMelo Ball, like, it's just like it go on and on and on. Even Joel Embiid was out. You know what I'm saying? Just more and more people just popping up. 10 Chicago Bulls, 7 Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? They got to close down the whole entire facility for the Rams. They canceled 2 games for Chicago. You know, like this stuff, man. It's getting out of hand. It's getting out of hand, and it was supposed to be like we were supposed to be getting back to some sort of normal life and everything, but that hasn't been the case. That hasn't been the case, and for sports, it goes back to sports. It definitely hasn't been the case. So, y'all let me know what you think. Leave your comments. Like this video, share it, subscribe. Also, hit the notifications. Until then, it's Polo Sports Talking Entertainment. I'll get at you later.